Hey, this is Jordan from Jersey, and this is what I thought of the comics I read the weeks of March 3rd and 10th, 2010. Sorry the videos were so late this week. I had a major paper due and then family over, and it's been crazy, but let's get right to the comics. In this first half, we'll do indies and DC, and in the second half I'll post later today, we'll do Marvel. Let's start out with Choker, issue 1 of 6, from Temple Smith and McCool, Image Comics. And if you've read anything associated with Temple Smith before, you probably think vampires. You wouldn't be that far off with this book. It's a kind of a future crime noir thing with mutants and vampires. I didn't love this issue. I know a lot of people did. I liked it enough that I'll keep on with it, but I'll have to give you a better, more in-depth review once I've read a couple more issues. This issue is even later than the others that I'm doing today, but Locke and Key, Crown of Shadows, issue 3 is finally within my grasp. It was well worth the wait. There were some shipping issues and Diamond and all that kind of stuff, but I finally have it. It is a great issue. Story is fun. I think I talked about that last time. The art continues to be just really, really good, detailed stuff that really works for the story. And even with some of the more fantastic elements, it's subtle enough that it really holds up. There were certain panels where I was, paying attention just as I was supposed to, and wait a second, out of the corner of my eye, did that just change? Did that just change? And with any other artist, they would have made it really just, oh, here's the stuff. But Rodriguez here, he keeps it just subtle enough that you have to be looking for it. And when you finally see it, oh my gosh, it's awesome. But it's not in your face, and I like that. If you're not checking out the series, it's not too late. Go pick out the first 2 trades. It'll put you back $20, and then pick up these 3 issues that are out so far. It's not that much backstory you need to get to understand this book, and it is well worth those reads. Let's head over to Dynamite Comics for Green Hornet #1 from Kevin Smith. A bunch of years back, Smith wrote a screenplay for a Green Hornet movie. Never happened, but they turned that screenplay into a comic, and it was pretty fun. I don't really know the Green Hornet that well. In fact, before this book, the only real interaction I'd ever had with the character was in this VHS I picked up at a yard sale a long time ago. And I think I watched it once. It was really weird. It had aliens or fake aliens or something in it. A lot of tinfoil. But I never really got into it. However, this book, I had a good time. You basically see the final adventure of Green Hornet and Kato. And then he retires. And then we pick up 20 or so years later with his son, who it looks like is going to follow in his father's footsteps. So I'm interested to see where that goes. It's got great Kevin Smith dialogue, as you would expect. And if you've never read Green Hornet before, or if you have, you should probably check out this book. Green Hornet movie comes out later this year, I believe, with Seth Rogen. So get a jump on things and find out what's going on now. Also from Kevin Smith, we have Batman, the Widening Gyre, issue 5 of 6. Over the past few issues, Smith has been delving into the backstory and relationship between Robins and Darkwing and all the different protégés Batman has had over the years. And he's contrasting that with this new relationship Batman has with Baphomet, a new character Smith has introduced in this miniseries. In this issue, we continue along with that thread, but we also get to see how some of those other Robins and Darkwings interact with Baphomet himself. Really, if I had one complaint with the issue, it's that it was over too quickly, but I can't wait for issue 6. If you're a Smith fan like I am, you're really going to want to check out both Green Hornet #1 and Batman, the Widening Gyre. Next up, we have Human Target, issue #2 from DC Comics. That's right, 2 DC Comics in 1 week. That's a milestone for me. And I also liked this issue quite a bit. The main story of this book really captures the voice of Christopher Chance very well. It feels just like you're watching the TV show, which is also awesome. It's on Fox Wednesdays? Tuesdays? I forget. I watch it on Hulu. I don't watch a lot of TV. Anyway, really good show. Really fun book. My only real complaint with this book is that Chi McBride and Jackie Earle Haley's characters have been pretty much relegated to the backup stories. I'd like to see them more in the front ones because, hey, the ensemble of those 3 characters is really fun in the TV show, and I have a feeling it would be fun in the comic if we ever got to see it. So, come on, writers. I want that. So that's it for part 1. Don't forget to check out part 2 for all the Marvel comics I've bought over the last 2 weeks, and don't forget to subscribe to these YouTube videos. The button's right over there. Or, I forget which direction it's in, but it's in one of the directions. Just look all around the box. Whatever.